Hello, this is Jilly Bling. How are you? Easter Bunny. Easter Bunny is a bundle in the spring catalog, but it's sold out. But I know a lot of you already have it, and we can get it. It's on back order until May 15th. So we will be able to get it then, which is great. So if you have it, I have some ideas for you. If you're going to get it in May, I have some ideas for you. What do you think? Is that just the cutest bunny? And there's 3 of them. There's the profile, kind of propped up, and adorably cute. Very cute. Then there's the bird and the butterfly. Great words. And this little bunch of flowers. Isn't that sweet? And that one's real simple on the inside. I try to keep it simple on the inside, which is hard, because some of them I did a lot on it. Because then you end up coloring, you'll see, some of them I colored more than I probably should have, or more than what's on the outside I colored on the inside. Okay, so this one is special. And you'll probably notice the bunny isn't so perfectly colored, but the bunny was super easy. I did that with daubers. I have a blushing bride dauber and a slate dauber. So I took the dauber and just did a little bit of gray, and then here it's not in the lines, especially the ear, but applied color, just a hint of color. Because there's a few people that are always like, oh my gosh, more coloring. Hey, not this time, but I did color the other things. And then these, oh, I want to show you how to do these. These I did with a mask. Because like there's 3 bunnies all right there, just a hint of coloring. And when I hold this up close, you'll see, I don't know if I'd really call it a whoops, but where the mask stopped the color from going on this bunny. But I don't know, I think it's okay, but very easy to do. I should show you how, I'll show you how to do that. And then this one, which might be my favorite. I was trying to keep it simple and then just did lots of flowers. So this one I'm thinking is good for a friend. It's a new day. And enjoy all the little moments. Very, very sweet. And this one, I off-centered the circles. I think this one I did too. Yeah, I pulled it, the one with the blending brush, I pulled it up a little higher. This one, I textured it. It's right in the middle. This card I was trying to keep all in the middle. Middle, 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 circle in the middle, and then just a little bit add on. Okay, this was the first one. Is that just the cutest? And the grass is back behind. Oh, another one I did the grass in front. I think I want to do another grass in front one. I was afraid that the grass in front would cover up the cuteness of the bunny, but I think it makes it look like he's just kind of hiding. And a carrot. Easter eggs. Well, let's do Easter eggs today. Okay, so these little things, these little cottontails, which really don't fit, but I'm good with that. I found them on Amazon. I put them in this jar. Look at all of these bunny butts. 2000 decoration white pom-pom 6mm. I didn't want big ones, but I ordered it on a Friday and I kept on looking forward to it. I said, I can't do anything until I get my little bunny butts. And so every day Tony would say, are they here? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, your bunny butts. So the word bunny butt has been floating around our house more than it should, but I'm very happy they're here and I like them. But not all the bunnies can you put bunny butts on. Yes. Yes, yes. And I don't know, like I said, they don't fit perfectly. Because you could see, like this is a more natural tail, but I like it. This one, you can't see it, which is fine. Okay, I have the daubers. Let me show you about that. So if you did, let's do it just like that one on the inside. Masking. You probably all already know how to mask, but that's okay. So say this was the inside of the card. Bunny. Good bunny. Then out of a Post-it, I cut out the same bunny. And I like to do it out of a Post-it because if you did it out of cardstock, which would work good, the cardstock is thick. Because of the thickness of the cardstock, you can't get your next stamp, the line image, right up next to these lines because there's the thickness of the paper. So if you do it with thin paper, you don't have, I want to see some of the ears, it's not as much of a problem. There's that one. So if there was thick paper, because of the thickness, there'd be a white gap. And you could take your mask and shift it over to one side or the other, like I'm going to do this one. So I'd shift it, like if this was cardstock, white cardstock, I'd shift it over. Let me make sure you could see that. See how I'm revealing the line? But because this is thick, I really don't need to do that. And it depends on how thick the paper is. Okay, and then other bunny. Yeah, that worked out fine. But see how the line is right up next to the primary bunny? Okay, and then for coloring it, and I know a lot of you already know how to do this, but it's always good to see someone else do it. You might learn a little something. So, Dauber Blushing Bride. Let me first see how much ink I have on here. Not much. Okay, much. So now I want him to have a pink little face. And sometimes if you're not sure, test what the dauber will do on your scratch paper before you go and jump right in and do it. Ooh, that one came out good. And then maybe a little on the tummy. Then this one, tummy, face. Ooh, not much ears are showing. Ears. Just a hint of pink. A little blush. Okay, and then for the gray, well, I shouldn't put this too far away because I want to do primary bunny in just a minute. So this is Smoky Slate dauber. I'm going to test it. Ooh, that light. And just do a swish of color. If you were to go straight down, you would have a straight down dauber mark. If you do it with little swirls, it's a bit softer. So can you hear these little dog feet sounds around here? We are dog sitting Bruiser. He looked at me like, yes, that's my name. So it has been crazy. I had to wait out the kids, their play fest. And oh my gosh, and it's not just like they're pulling at things. I mean, they're barking and and they're running and pouncing. Oh, you know what? Remember how I shifted it over so that this bunny could be closer? I don't know if I could fix that. So now I have that gap. Anyhow, I think that they've calmed down. They're exhausted after half an hour of play. Okay, that's good. So then I'm going to do just like a little gray here and there. Just a little bit. Like this one could be a paler bunny. The other ones have more pigment. So then, just a little bit of Blushing Bride. Maybe a little there, a little here, and a little there. Ooh, a lot there. That's cute though. Okay, so that's it. Boy, get distracted. Okay, let's make today's project and stop all the playing around. Get sidetracked. Let's do an Easter one. Oh, host code. If I inspire you, thank you, thank you. You want to place an order. Here are the host codes for February and March, because we're almost done with February. This is for grass and butterflies and little bits that want to be hand cut. Okay, grass. Grass is in memento. Just about everything is stamped in memento so it can be colored. Grass. So it's almost wedding time in our world. So exciting. Just a few days, less than a week away. And Emma and Tommy planned a getaway instead of a bachelor and bachelorette party, which, you know, for some reason I just appreciate that. I don't know, the thought of people going out and going to clubs and doing it's like, why would you do that? Anyhow, they're looking forward to the wedding. They don't need to be doing that other stuff. So she planned, and they didn't know anything about it. This morning they got a message saying, here's the address. Meet me at this address. And she has the whole weekend planned out for them, which is very sweet. The 4 of them. I think there might be others coming. An Easter treat for you. Okay, since I'm on a stamp and roll, I used this bunny on the outside. How about this one? I like this bunny. So maybe here. Ooh, how about the Easter eggs? That's very fitting for this project. Ooh, it's getting close. Okay. Little off the edge, but that's okay. Butterflies. A couple of butterflies. I think this one in particular, it needs a butterfly because the bird, which is really cute, that bird is, it looks like he's standing rather than flying. So to me that means he needs to be somewhere stationary. Okay, I'm thinking, what else can I put on here? The more I put on here, the more I have to color. Okay, so let's see where we are. This is soft, or So Saffron. I like this color. So Saffron. And, oh, I didn't tell you the dies. The dies are all from one set, which is really convenient. So there's this one, and the set is Stylish Shapes. Look at that. Circles, word banners. Haven't used the squares lately. Happy Easter. So I pulled out 2 different size word banners. Then there's this one, and that's for the little words. And the circles, small circle, big circle. Okay, hold on. Carrots. And trust me, we'll do plenty of coloring on the inside, so you're not missing a thing. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Cute? Okay, so here's Bunny. Oh, I want to do the swoosh of blue. The swoosh of blue, I'll put it on the smaller circle. And that is with Pool Party and a blending brush. First time I'm using my mini blending brushes. It works just the same as the big ones. It's just smaller. Isn't that cute? Pool Party. Let's see, did I do these all heavy? So this one, the blending brush, I just did it at the top and got lighter, lighter, lighter as it went down. This one is just in the center, and I kind of offset the circles. This one has just texture. So I textured in, I think it's gingham embossing folder, but I think Pretty Flowers, I probably should have done that on this flowery. Oh, but that's really cute. Anyhow, texture's fun. Oh, this one, I textured it and I did blue. And I textured it first and I thought, oh darn it, but it worked out just fine in the Pool Party. So yeah, I'll leave it plain. Okay, so blending brushes, get your brush loaded up with color. Because I know the bunny will be probably near the center. I'm going to start in the center. If the bunny was going to be off to the side, I'd probably start off to the side. Just because at first, many times when the blending brush touches the paper, you get that. And I don't want that. But because I know Bunny's going to be covering it up, no problem. I need more ink. And I always keep spinning it because for some reason, which I don't know why, and I haven't taken the time to figure it out, but it don't matter, is if I were to just keep going in one spot, I get a big old naked no color circle in the middle. I don't know, but I know how to not get one. Boy, that was like a double, triple negative. Whew. Okay, Pool Party mini blending brush. I like them. I think we could start assembling, but I'm not sure about the kind of the layout here. That could go there. This. Oh, and you know what? I copied this, and I need to give copy from Melissa Davies, rubberFUNatics. That's a cute name. Thank you, Melissa, for sharing. I love this. I think I did it a little bit different, but gotta give Melissa credit. Okay, so that's looking cute. And you know, I'll mention this. All of these, the designer paper used has more of a solid background, which is great. It makes the white stand out a lot. This one has more of a white background. And I colored the bunny in soft suede just because if I left it white, it would just be a wash in white. So I'm hoping that works. And the grass, I did it in granny apple and spruce. I think I'm going to tuck that back here. Let's do that. Next project is Silly Goose. I know it's two animals. Silly Goose, the minute I saw that, I'm like, okay, another animal set. But then there's the fist bumping, and they call it goosebumps. As someone who's always cold, who always has goosebumps, oh my gosh, I so relate to that. Okay, I did 3 grass. Guess they'll go in the middle. Maybe this one could be taller, but I'll have to color it in. Let me color that with granny apple. I have a little bruiser behind me. But before I started today, just a few minutes ago, I took them both to the wilderness to do their thing. They both ate and drank, so I think he's just wanting, I don't think his parents give him non-stop attention. Oh no. Grass? Because it's glue, I could still shift it. I'm going to shift it just a little bit. Grass, grass. That one I'm going to have a little bit higher. Just a little bit. Okay. Is it holding? Barely. Okay, that's going to go on with dimensionals. So this is probably a real good time to kind of seal these grass bits in the dimensional. Don't lift up. Yeah. Okay. A little bit more. And I would put some up here, but I think I want to tuck the bunny into there. Oh, you know what would be cute is to tuck some eggs into there. So this is good. Oh, that's really cute. That almost looks like a planter box, huh? Yeah, I planned that. I had to attach, hold on here. Too boring. I wonder if, I don't want to say that little dog's name, if he's wandering around looking for his people. He's like, where's my mom and dad? He did just fine last night. Dogs can sleep. He's wandering. Maybe I like this paper because it kind of looks like the decoration on one of the eggs, kind of zigzag. Okay, that's looking good. This, I'm just going to set it down because the circle and the bunny have to tuck in. It's so funny. The two dogs, they like each other's food better than their own. So to feed them, I keep them separate. Bo goes into the laundry room, and I put a handful, or like a sprinkling, of Bruiser's food on top of Bo's, and then I do the opposite, and I put Bruiser in his house. He has a house when the parents are gone. Is that the cutest? And they're good boys. Okay, where are the carrots going to go? Okay, I'm thinking of how to say this rightly. How to say this right. If I have the bunny holding the carrot, it has to be right, not wrong. Not a boy bunny. And I know some of you are cracking up because you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I didn't say that. Okay, so that could go there. This. Maybe the carrots can just, oh, there we go. There we go, that's it. Maybe a 2 carrot bunch. Okay, that's it. I kind of don't like how that looks in the middle. Okay. Happy Easter. There, that eliminates my dilemma. Okay. So here is flowers. So there's a few days of celebration, if you have your eye on any of the products and they added some new ones, get them soon. Because I think it's while supplies last, and supplies is going. And everyone likes free. Just 'cause. Free. Okay. I need more of a plan here. This one can be there. There. Carrots. Bunnies like carrots. And then this little one, that could go on a dimensional. Ooh, I think a little one, little Bruiser. Bruiser is a Boston. Bo is a Bo. Bo is a Tennessee Walker Coonhound. I think Bruiser is relaxing finally. Okay, so the front is done. And you know, sometimes it's hard. I keep thinking, oh, where's the bow go? Where's the bling go? There's none of that on here. Okay, a little bit of coloring. So I have all the colors here. I don't know if you could see them. It's probably good you can't see them. I would have scared you. Look at all those colors. Can you see them? Lots of colors. Okay, so I'm going to do pretty much the same coloring, even though it's a different bunny. I'm going to do it in the dark with a white tummy. I'm going to start out with the dark. Oh, I did a little bit of a pink nose. Wherever the shadows are. This is soft suede. Which probably wouldn't be my first choice. Well, you could tell. All the other samples are in lighter colors. But I love how this one turned out. It's still, the line art, the image, it's still just as delicate, even though it's a little bit of a darker color bunny. And I've seen bunnies in this color. Oh, there's a tail. I can't put it on the inside. That's okay. Okay, let's do his, what is that, a big knee bone? Hip? Hip hip hooray! Suede. Let's do bunny first. All a bunny. Suede light. Suede light. Blend. Suede light. Okay, on that one, I'll try to do this the same. How did I do the other ones? This one I have it going over the lip. You know, until you start coloring it, it's like, oh yeah, color it brown. But then when you start coloring it, it's like, okay, now where did you stop with the dark and go to the, it's hard once you get there. And you know, I don't even know if this is what bunnies, if they all have white tummies. All mine do. I think the natural bunnies, they're all, maybe they're two-tone. I don't know. I haven't been studying me some bunnies, and I'm sure there's different types. Suede, suede. So y'all know Tony is a bus driver, and he has to do hours of training and schooling, so many hours per year. So today, that's what he's doing. It was just like a regular work day. He's out of the house before 7. But today I'm having lunch with Connie. That's always fun. Okay, I'd like to do 2 layers of each color so that I could get full soft suede light. So as I'm coloring this, you're like, that first layer, that was not solid coverage. And I love the blends because there's no streaking. That little white tail is looking pretty cute. I just might put a bunny butt in there. Oh, so, okay. So that word, bunny butts, floating around the house. And then when Tony saw the cards, he's like, that's a rabbit. That's a rabbit. He didn't say butt. Boy, it's like teenage kids saying the wrong word and getting tickled by it. Okay, so a little bit of blending. Okay. Bunny done. Kinda. Maybe I should do, so this one I did a hint of crumb cake. Light for the shadows. So I'll do just a little here and maybe a little bit on his tail. And I'll blend that out with a lifter. Color like, oh, and I need to blend this too. Kind of lighten it up. So it doesn't have a solid line from white to color. Okay, and then the ears can be petal pink. And then I'll blend those out. Oh, and I did the nose too, just a little bit. Okay. So cute. Okay, the grass. I know how to do that. So I'm going to do 2 different colors. Some of them I did just granny apple, which is fine. This is spruce. Okay, and then granny apple, because that's the color of the words. I've been using so much granny apple. I hope you all aren't tired of it. Seems like that's my go-to. Even the next project doing Silly Goose, I have granny apple. Okay, grass done. So now eggs. Oh, I didn't plan for eggs. I never put him on. I'm like, that's crooked. Did you all know that? And were you saying it like, put the bunny on? Bunny. Bunny gets tucked in. Oh, isn't that sweet? Okay. So the butterflies are freesia. I'm going to do them all the same. Otherwise, it's going to look like a coloring book. You used all colors there, didn't you? Freesia. So this designer paper is that huge pack. Oh, I should do something down here. The huge pack, 48 sheets. I have a lot of it. I like it. Freesia light. The dogs are silent. They must be exhausted from their aerobatic playing. And you know what? If I didn't know these dogs and I heard them playing, I'm like, you sound a little bit too rough. Because they'd be, and then you would hear them doing aerobics. So if one has one toy, then the other one wants it. Until Bo, I never had a dog that liked toys. They would just walk by it like, what am I supposed to do with that? Bo and Bruiser, they like them some toys. It's fun watching them play with them. Bo flings his head with it and lets it go, and it flies across the room. And then he goes and he pounces on it like he were a kitten. It's really cute. Oh, and that Carol got him a skunk. And he's had a few too many run-ins with skunks. So when I see that in the house, it's like, anyhow, that's one of his favorite ones. And it has no stuffing in it. And it's still around. But he likes to fling that one. Then all of a sudden, on the coffee table, here comes a flying skunk. Then he wants us to get it, because he can't go on the coffee table. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Why did I stamp so much? And I was about to stamp more. I was going to put the flowers in here somehow. What color should I do that plaid egg? On one of them, I kind of did it an ombre look. Which one did I do that? And that turned out good. So this one I just did saffron, pumpkin. Maybe I'll do that with different colors. Okay, so now it's just eggs. Okay, saffron. I was going to do different colors. How about freesias and blues? How about balmy or pool? Okay, so freesia. And I'll do it this way. Freesia dark. Freesia dark. Freesia light. I think if I try to do both directions of the plaid, it would just be a mess. Freesia, freesia. Pool, pool. Good thing they blend. Kind of cute. Pool. How about some saffron? I see you, Bruiser. I know where he was. He was up on the bed, which is a no-no for Bo. I heard him jump down. I think his parents let him on the bed, so he doesn't know. Saffron. And then the egg, I kind of like it white. So how about if we do a bit of, like, so it could look kind of white still. Ooh, that looks really good. Okay, I think we're getting to the end. Yes! So this is Easter Bunny Project. And you go order your Easter Bunny bundle, and it's very reasonable. It is, really? $34 in the catalog? Is that because it's a punch and that's polymer? Wow. Really? $34 is not much for a bundle. Easter, and you know they started putting it alphabetical in here. Easter Bunny, page 52. Easter Bunny. Oh, and did I show you the punch? I had it all ready to go, or I didn't use this bunny. the punch punches out this bunny. $34. Amazing. Page 52. Okay, that is it for today's project. Thank you for tuning in and watching. I hope you have a great day.